What's up, nerds, and welcome back to the Dragon Age 2 Warrior Guide / playthrough. I am Wired, and we are about to take on what is considered the consensus hardest boss in the game, the High Dragon. First, I wanted to explain a few things and some of the preparation for the High Dragon and things you're going to need to make this fight a little bit easier. The first thing I would suggest getting is called Debilitating Poison. You can find it on any of the poison vendors, the one in the Hanged Man, Tomwise, and Darktown, but also at your house. Your house has a poison vendor as well. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Debilitating Poison lowers his damage by 15%. This is obviously good because the High Dragon does a high amount of actual damage, so the lower the damage, the more likely you will be to survive the bite attack and things like that. Secondly, if you wish, you can get a bunch of designs of fire runes that give fire resistance. You don't need this. This is not a requirement. You can beat this dude without that. But it does help your companions a little bit because your companions are retarded during this. We'll be doing a lot of micromanaging of your companions. So, other than that, it's not too terribly hard, especially as the two-man warrior with this cold weapon. The cold weapon does a lot of damage to this dragon. He's weak to cold. You will be putting out plenty of DPS. You do need to try to keep tank, though. You have to be the main tank. Use hit and run tactics if you need to stay alive. I also invested in some more potions, not the basic potions, but elf fruit potions. These remove an injury and regenerate 80% of your health, so they're basically a health potion, a better health potion with an injury kit put in. I also got one mighty offense potion, which is going to increase my damage by 10%, so I'm going to drink that now. I always get one of these because it is better for your squad to be able to... It's better in general just to kill this thing faster because the 10% also stacks with the cold damage increase, so you'll be getting in about another 25% damage just by that alone due to weakness to cold damage. The dragon is immune to a lot of your status effects. That includes things like Hex of Torment, stun attacks, things like that. Those are all immune. So the dragon is actually one of the harder bosses because of that. If you could control him much like you could the Arashock, it wouldn't be hard at all. And I also do suggest you take off Panacea for this fight, as you will need the mana for your healer. He will definitely need all the mana he could possibly get. So I would go into the tactics and turn off the automatic Panacea. Just for that reason. Because we don't want him to have a very, very small amount of mana the whole fight. We want him to be at where he is, because he's going to be casting heals pretty much the whole fight. This is all the setup I do. If you feel like you need more help with this, like I said, you can still die even with setup. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Sometimes he critically firebolts your whole team. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens. So let's move in and start this boss fight. First and foremost, what do we do when we start a boss fight? We move our companions away from the boss. We're going to set them in this little alcove over here. This is a fairly protected area, and then I like to run up and get the aggro. So now he's attacking me, that's what we want. Use all your burst abilities as fast as you can to get that aggro on him so he doesn't turn on your allies. Every attack he uses is a knockback, so you're going to get knocked around quite a bit. Try to get to his side constantly. You don't want to be in front of him because he uses a bite attack and grapple attack. You can't get out of it. It does a good amount of damage. Remember that we do have second wind for a reason, and you can also summon your dog. I forgot to do that. But yeah, summon the dog. Make sure you have the dog out. He's worth summoning out. He doesn't add that much damage, but what he does do is he does take some of the damage off you because he's a decent tank. As you can see, he's in there, he's getting his hands dirty. Well, his fangs dirty. I'm knocked back again. I'm going to drink a potion at this point. Sacrificial Frenzy is decent. As you can see, his fucking hitbox is extremely huge. It makes no sense whatsoever. Try to stay mobile during these times because he does shoot fireballs all the time. He will use launchers fireballs party the whole time he's up here. One of the ways to counteract this, I found, is to try to move your companions to the opposite side he is facing. For some reason, that does help prevent a lot of the damage, because he does not turn very quickly. We just want to keep him staggered, basically. Bandage needs to be healed. Yeah, you want to kill all these dragons. These little dragon wings as fast as you possibly can. The faster you kill the dragon wings, the faster you will get. It's another benefit of the dog. He will off-tank for you pretty often. With the cold axe, you will be doing an assload of damage. Like I said, try to stay as mobile as you possibly can. It's okay if you're taking the damage from the fireballs. That's better than everyone taking the damage from the fireballs. The dog will stand up there and take some of the damage for the fireballs if you're lucky, but he usually will switch targets like he just did. Oh, we can't yet. Okay, so just gonna try to get Varric not killed then. Okay, so there's the high dragon. We want to move our crew once again to the corner over here. We just don't want him in front of him. It's just a foolish mistake. So we're just gonna spam. Oh my god, my phone's ringing. Oh, I'm sorry, phone. You're gonna have to chill out on that shit. It's probably not important anyway. We're gonna drink a potion on Varric. This is annoying me now. Sorry, guys. People gotta know I'm playing Dragon Age, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm busy. I might have to redo this video because this phone call just was in but I don't want it in my video. Alright, so we're putting up decent damage here. Taking decent damage as well. Like I said, as soon as this dude turns to you, get out of the dodge because you don't want his bite attack biting you. That's bad for business, to say the least. As soon as he flies up again, he's going to start bringing out a bunch of like higher end dragons, and we don't want those. Those are bad. So I like to be focused on that higher end dragon as fast as I possibly can. This is just better strategy than trying to kill the little ones. Alright, so big dragon down. Let's go save our companions who are being destroyed by babies. Alright, finally our Mabari has despawned due to too much damage. We will get him back as soon as his cooldown is over. I don't know why these range characters are fucking running right next to me when I'm taking fire. But whatever. I guess they're gonna do what they want. Alright, gonna have him heal Varric. Actually, we're gonna have him AoE heal right now. This is on cooldown? Okay. Then I guess he's gonna basic heal Varric. We're gonna move. Oh my god, dude. Come on, motherfucker. Everything's dead. Why are you still shooting fire and shit? Fucking cheating bastard. Get down here. Fucking hate this dude. He's buggy as fuck, man. He'll stand up there for like 20 minutes and knock you down. And just keep shooting fireballs. Alright, he finally decided to man the fuck up. No, he still hasn't decided to man the fuck up. Come on, dude. There's nothing left. This is fucking borderline cheating and shit. What the fuck? You can't do anything about this. Okay. You finally decided to stop being a bitch ass and come on fucking down and get his beat like a big man would. Alright, now obviously Varric's fucking stupid and for some reason is running right into him. But we're gonna set him over there again, tell him to hold position, and we're gonna get back to tanking. What the fuck am I just... You will see the high dragon does go down pretty quickly while you're tanking him. Don't worry, this actually does benefit you in some way. I mean, obviously, it's not great to be picked up and ragdoll. but it does let him stand in one place and let you guys, your allies plink away at his life. Remember to resummon your Mabari when you get time. Right now would not be a good time. I'm gonna last second move real quick and try to get out of here. Okay, this is a good time to resummon your Mabari. Take your guys off hold. We want to move out of this corner. Just keep an eye on you guys in the back. Obviously, we can't possibly micromanage them so much that they'll never be getting hit by the fireballs. I mean, that's fucking impossible. Varric might die right here. I'm not 100% sure if he's going to survive or not. These next fireballs will probably use my damage to wholeheartedly guess. Okay, so Varric actually did chip a potion. That was good. Okay, so this is the last enemy we need to really get down and kill. Yeah, we don't want Anders to die. Anders dying is the worst fucking possible thing we can have, because then he cannot resurrect anybody. He's your only resurrection, so you need him alive. Alright, this is the last part of the dragon. It is the same thing as the first parts. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to try to keep our guys alive while we're trying to run away from fireballs. I'm going to drink potions to keep everyone at full life. We don't want anyone getting low randomly. But this is the last section of the boss fight. This was extremely fast, believe it or not. Usually he does stay up there way longer. Same thing. We're going to move our guys off to the side. We don't want them getting hit by the fire. Right there at that rock is fine, I think. This does depend on what we're going to be doing here. Okay, what we want to do is, like usual, is try to stay away from his face. I'm going to use my second wind here. I might get grabbed here. Make sure you set your Anders to heal you if you do get grabbed. I'm going to drink a potion manually here. Actually, I shouldn't. I should have Anders heal me. I don't want to waste the potion if I don't have to. I'm going to set Anders to heal me. And I should have Claymore. So we're going to use that. Remember, just spam your abilities. This is the best way to beat it. Just spam your abilities. I don't know how Varric just got one-shotted, but I guess. Move your guys again. Try to keep them away from the mouth. You don't need Varric anymore. He does add some damage, but this you can pretty much handle. I am going to... Can't second wind yet, so we can't use our ability quite yet. We're just gonna watch. Keep up the pressure here. This guy is gonna fall eventually. I mean, like I said, this is a tough fight. Remember to move your team again if he turns to them. We don't want them dead. We want all the focus on me. Now I am going to manually drink a potion. We have no more heals because Anders is falling. We're just going to try and kite this guy around. This should be a kill, guys. This should be a clean, a semi-clean kill. I wish I could have got a completely clean kill where we didn't lose anyone, but Anders like got one-shotted for some reason. I have no clue how he got killed in one hit, but what are you going to do? Alright, here we go. This is our last burst. This should kill the enemy. We got him. Okay, so that is the High Dragon. I hope that strategy helps you out. There is some luck involved depending on how he's going to react and how many times he's going to use his AoE. But that was a pretty solid kill for the difficulty we're on. There is cleaner ways to do it, but like I said, I'm not the best player. I'm just trying to help you guys get the basics down to be able to kill things like this. So let's get our loot, and we triumph. Okay, so Dragon's Blood, that's going to let us use Valiance. The rest of these items are pretty much not that big a deal. You do get the best chest piece in the game off this guy. So we got this extremely early. When I say we got this extremely early, we got this extremely early. Last time I did not beat this guy this early. So, it's great that we beat him that easily. I'm actually happy with what we did there. Next up, you get gauntlets. These are useless. I know these only sounded like regular gauntlets, but these are actually some of the best in the game for the mage. They do give a damage bonus while no other gauntlets will do such. The weight. This is a tanking weapon. Enchanted hand axe. This is a decent weapon. Offhand blade. Obviously, this is one of the better daggers in the game. Jackal's longbow. This is a good weapon too. It does a lot of damage. Good for people that use Sebastian. If you do use Sebastian and use Wounded Arrow with Sebastian, then you're good to go with that. This ring would be going to Varric, if anybody. We're going to equip it over this one. Obviously, we have our rings. We have what we want on our character ready for jewelry. Okay, so that was the High Dragon on, what is it, Nightmare difficulty. I think Nightmare, yeah. I appreciate everyone who watched this. I hope this helps you kill this dude. Even on normal and stuff, he is pretty tough. Not really that tough on normal, I'd say. Pretty tough, but you have way more margin for error on normal. But Bloom really makes this fight easier if you are a two-handed warrior. Now, a one-handed warrior will not be taking nearly as much damage as I was taking, so you'll kill him a little slower, but you'll still be doing optimally a lot of good damage to him. You don't have to worry. I'd say Rogue has the easiest time with Aveline in the party, I'd say. He's probably going to have the easiest time with this boss. Or a mage, a good mage, Frost Mage, would have an easy time with this guy too, because I think he does get affected by Winter's Grasp. So, like I said, just make sure to get all the loot in this area. We did this fight extremely early, pretty much with just Act 2 equipment. We beat this character with one piece of Act 3, or 2 pieces of Act 3 equipment. So, you really can't go wrong with that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back and start putting gems in our armor. Valiance gem we can now build. These are the best gems in the game. We should put one in each of our companions' armor slots. This will make them extremely stronger. That's our first priority would be that. We also can hand in the dragon's blood for, or the piece of the dragon for a special necklace from the herbalist, actually. The herbalist task guy will give you a nice necklace with +1 all attributes and things like that. But first we're going to put our runes of valiance and everything. How long was that boss battle? That was quite a long boss battle, about 15 minutes, so like I said, you gotta survive for 15 minutes. And I even lost Anders, and I thought it was all over there, but we did some hit and run tanking, and we didn't have a trouble with that. We didn't have any trouble after Anders went down. It was even easier, I think.
You've returned.
Because I'm like that guy that like sits there and stresses out about if Anders is alive or not. Because I think the fight, you know, the battle's pretty much go the way of whether Anders is alive or not. Pretty much, I mean. Okay, let's get our runes of valiance. We're gonna have to buy 4 of these. These runes do not stack. What I mean is you can't put 2 in and get 14 stats. You can only put 1 in your items. So we're gonna just put it in the gloves. First and foremost, Meryl. Put it in there. Okay. Varric. Put it in there. Stop. Not Aveline. We don't use her. Fenris, no. We don't have Anders' upgrade yet, but he does get one eventually. And that's it. That's all you need right there. Or did that say Anders' garments? What's going on? Ashen gauntlets, okay. Alright, so that's how it should be. We're going to check our stats now. Should be extremely high. Attributes. We're up to 68 strength, 18 dex, 18 magic, cunning 18, 27 willpower. Puts us at 185 base stamina, 42 constitution, almost 400 health base. To give you an idea of what kind of damage, what kind of health that is, the dragon was doing about 60 damage to my two-handed warrior. So you have a decent amount of room there. Alright, we're gonna go and sell all this garbage that we got that we can't use. We're gonna buy our last tome of attributes from Corval's Blades. Some of the other purchases you should have in mind at this point are, let's get there and I'll talk about that a little bit more. Like I said, some of the purchases you should have in mind now are things like the Limb Taker, if you want to clear trash out faster. And also another good weapon is the Blade of Mercy. That is an optimal weapon for killing trash as well. Blade of Mercy with the Lyrium Rune in it. You want to do Varric's Companion Quest soon after this for the Lyrium Rune. That gives you a bunch of attack speed increase. If you are playing one-handed warrior, I suggest putting it in the Blade of 1,000 Battles. If you are a two-handed warrior, I would suggest putting it in either in Blade of Mercy or in something else.
Walk into a tavern. Not right now, Varric. You feeling all right, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes.
Good day.
Let's go to Hubert.
A dragon attacked your mine.
Dear Maker, what of my...
The dragon...
Oh, I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my...
I slew the dragon to protect this...
Jump bloody doggle.
Oh my god, another phone call. Alright guys, I gotta pause it here. I gotta answer this phone. It must be fucking important that they're calling me over and over. Alright, beer. Stay around, I will just make a new video.